Runners coming forward. That's it, we're underway in the opening division of the Tattersalls Derby Sales 4yo Geldings Maiden as they make their way on their way towards their first of 15 fences. Prominent early on is Largy Dark in company with Noble Hair as they got a rise at the first. They're being followed over the third by Mario Paul. And further back and behind these then to find Ben the Rules, who's been followed by Market Q, and behind that one at this point races Less Said with Beacon Bypass, who has just two behind at this point. They are back to the park and the full back marker at this point, which as they make their way into the straight is Pine Hill. So on straightening up, it is Largy Dark with Meyer Paul towards the outside. In between horses races Noble Hair, and they're in turn to be followed by next in the field as they go out of that one by Bend the Rules, who's been chased next in the field by Market Q. Behind these then races Less Said, and they're being tracked next in the field by Beacon Bypass. Pine Hill last of one, and last of all is back to the park. So as they make their way up to past the post on the way towards fence number 4, which is the cross fence, and out front with the advantage it is Noble Hair being chased towards the inside by Largy Dart. Just in behind these is Mario Paul racing out wider, and they're being tracked next to the field by Ben the Rules with Market Q, Less Said. Beacon Bypass, Pine Hill last of all at this point is back in the park. Out over that one they go and make their way on round the bend right-handed. That's going to take them into the back straight, where fences 5 and 6 await them. And out front it is Mario Paul under Harry Goff, who shows the way, being followed in second spot by the second running Noble Hair and Shane Cotter. Right in behind these in third then races Mario Q, and they're being chased out over it by the next one racing, which is Ben the Rules. Largy Park just in behind these has Less Said chasing him in the yellow jacket. They're being followed next in the field by Beacon Bypass. Pine Hill last of one, last of all at this point is back in the park. Making their way on down towards the number 6, and out front with the advantage and over safely Noble Hair just down in front from the second running towards the outside Mario Paul. They're being followed back in third by Ben the Rules, and then Market Q, who's been followed next in the field by Largy Dart as they climb out over that one. Beacon Bypass has for company Less Said. They're being followed by Pine Hill, and last of all is back to the park. Making their way on towards the fence before the straight in, and over in front Mario Paul continues to take the fractions up front, being followed in second spot by Noble Hair. Back in third behind these then races Ben the Rules, and they're being followed by Market Q. Just in behind these next in the field is Largy Dart. They're being followed next by the yellow jacket of Less Said with Beacon Bypass. That's just two behind Pine Hill and back to the park. Out over the fence they go. That one was their 9th, it'll be the last of the circuit's time. And out front with the advantage it is Mario Paul from Noble Hair in second spot. Just in behind these then in third races the next one racing, which is Ben the Rules, and they in turn will be followed next in the field by Market Q. Within behind Market Q at this point races Largy Dart, being tracked next to the field by Beacon Bypass. Then the yellow jacket of Less Said. The blue of Pine Hill is last of one, and they're being followed by the black of back to the park, who's last of all. Here's the 6th last fence, and over in front Mario Paul from the second running Noble Hair. Ben the Rules is in third, only about a length and a half down, and they're being followed 4 lengths further back by Market Q, who's been chased just in behind by Less Said, and then the next one racing, which is Beacon Bypass, as they make their way now on towards their 5th last fence. And out front with the advantage Mario Paul over safely, slightly nodded on landing but survives from Noble Hair in second spot. They're being followed back in third by Ben the Rules. Then Less Said it is creeping closer. They're being followed next to the field by Market Q. progress from the back as well, from back the park, and they're being followed next in the field by a long beacon bypass in front of Largy Dark is weak, and the Pine Hills dropped right out and will likely be pulled up before the next. Making their way now out over the fourth last fence. Pine Hill does in fact call it a day before 4 out, so as they swing the bend to the top bottom, they've got 3 fences and all left to be jumped, and out front it is Mario Paul being joined in the air there by Ben the Ruse. They're being followed back in third by Less Said. Further back and behind these then to find Noble Hair, and then back the park in front of Mark Hugh as they go out of the second last. We're going on to lead there by 2 or 3 lengths, so the second last was Ben the Ruse, and he's quickly opened up here by a couple to the second running Mario Paul. Less Said's trying to stay on in third, and they're clear from Noble Hair. Racing now on towards the final fence, the 15th and final fence, and way out and clear with the advantage is Ben the Ruse, and Jack Hendrick comes towards the 15th and final fence with a 2 or 3 length advantage. From Less Said is trying to rally as they drive inside the closing stages. Less Said the near side, Ben the Ruse the far side. Less Said and Ben the Ruse is very tight. Less Said could be a double for Declan Harvey and Paddy Turley, but they just confirmed it's tight between Less Said and Ben the Ruse. Back in third behind these then was Mark Q. They've been followed in next in the field by Noble Hair, and then came back to park, and they trailed all the way back to Beacon Bypass. We lost Largy Dart at the last.